Up here. I don't care if she's your friend. I don't care if she's your sister. Do you get it?
Yes.
Why didn't you get back in your car after you got... Look at me. Why didn't you get back in your car? You got your clothes. You were going to her house. That was the plan.
Yes.
Why did you walk up the street? Look at me.
Because I seen them coming down my street.
You had just been cursing at them. They're cursing back at you.
Yes.
Why didn't you get in your car and leave?
I decided to walk up the street.
For what?
To see what the problem was.
Well, you started the problem. You were cursing at them from your car. Who started cursing from the car, you or her? Look at me.
Both of us.
Why?
No really reason.
And why did you walk up the street? You wanted to go up to them to find out what the problem was. You started the problem.
But I wanted to see why they were coming to my house. We didn't try to stop problems.
You did start a problem. You were cursing at them for no...
I understand.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Go stand over there. Now I want to know why the charges were dropped. Who's going to speak?
Well, they were dropped 15 minutes before we decided to have jury selection. As in the lobby of the courtroom, I have to tell you, Shari came over to my son and his friends who were over in a corner while we waited for arraignments to happen.
Shari did?
Shari did. She went back and forth.
What did she say to you?
She asked me what my two witnesses were doing, and I told them they were my witnesses. And then she went back over, and she came over one more time and said, listen, we're going to drop the charges. And I was like, all right. And I went over to my mom and
Just
I told
a
her
second.
that.
So you came over once and said to him, who are the witnesses?
Yes.
And what did he say to you?
He said that they were his friends.
And what
that
did you
were
say?
there.
And then you went back. And who did
Yes.
you speak to?
I spoke to my mother and Alex, and we decided to drop the charges.
That was a very good idea. Now, what?
Can I just say he admitted to us that he was intoxicated?
I don't care if he's intoxicated or not. What were you cursing at him for? What were you cursing at him for? Your best friend tells me you were cursing at him from the car. Were you
We
intoxicated?
were being dumb, and then he confronts two tiny women in front of the house while him, and it wasn't three, it was like 5 or 6 of
What
his friends.
were you cursing at 5 or 6 of his friends for, you idiot? What? Put your hand down. Put your hand down. What? If there
Did
are
we
5,
get a chance?
If there are 5 or 6 of his friends, madam, what were you cursing at them for?
Because they're losers.
Do you get it? Do you get it? They're manipulative. She's a problem. Your daughter is a problem. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $4,000. That's all. Step out.
One girl excused, may step out.
I believe that maybe he said something back to the girls in retaliation, but the things they accused him of doing were absolute lies.
I was whipped with a belt by this boy. I was spit in my face.
She just makes it seem like it's all about her.
I asked them to leave, take their baloney elsewhere.
They made up a bunch of lies to try to hurt him.
The whole action of that day was unexcusable.
I don't think it's this.